Hey guys, how's it going? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. My name is Alec. I am a 3D animator that concentrates in motion capture. In a way, we can say a motion capture editor slash technician. So welcome everyone. As you may see, it's been quite a while since I've uploaded stuff into my YouTube channel. There has been some changes, I have to say, good ones of course. But yeah, I think that's going to be a subject for another video. Right now, today, I would like to share with you guys a workflow, a subject that it's been always an interest of mine to know how it's done. The process of photogrammetry. What is it, you might wonder? By taking tons and tons of pictures, you're able to create a hyper-realistic character or an asset for you to use in your video game or your short film. There are many examples out there. Last of Us, Detroit Become Human, Dead Stranding, and many, many more. Even, motion pictures, of course. The process can be done in a camera lab with dozens of professional cameras, or it can also be done with your phone. And today, I'm going to show you and share with you guys my approach and my experience. So, let's go. Hit it. Alright, so my process of creating my hyper-realistic double began by using Polycam. It is an application and it's completely for free for Android or Apple devices. Well, free-ish. Downloading is for free, but there are certain features that are pro version. Polycam is a library of scanned models from backgrounds, props, people. But in this case, in this video, of course, it would be a face, my face. My thoughts overall over Polycam, it was really straightforward and easy. For such applications as Polycam, there are others, of course, but for this one in particular, it really did the trick, and I was really satisfied with the whole thing. Now, usually, by creating hyper-realistic characters, you would take them into a special lab, a camera lab. I'm not really familiar with the process, but I assume, of course, from the stuff that I've gathered, a structure of like 50 or 60 or even more professional cameras all synced up to take one picture at a time. In the middle of this structure, this camera structure, you put your actor, your prop. Well, I can't really say background because it's too big, of course. But you put them there, and you take the picture. The system gets it, and the system creates the raw geometry. Regardless whether you're using a camera lab or you're using Polycam or any other application that allows you to scan objects, of course, you would need to optimize this geometry for video game development or short films. Alright, so after you have taken your pictures and you make sure that you have your raw data, or the model of course, Polycam is going to give you an OBJ or an FBX. This setting is, this is where the pro version comes in and you have to pay for it. $9. It's not that much, to be honest with you. So you got the FBX and the OBJ. I imported it into Maya. And at the beginning, the model was really tiny. So what you have to do is scale it out to the average size of a head. In this example, I used a base mesh that I did a long time ago. Once placing the base mesh and using it as a template, it's only a matter of translating and rotating the head in the place of where the head should be. Once you're happy with the translation and rotation, and well, even the scale of your model, you're going to export out that model out from Maya so you can import it into Unreal. But you need to make sure that when you export out your data, you make sure that you export it out without smoothing the mesh. After you have imported your model into Unreal Engine 5, which it's not going to be a problem because Unreal Engine 5 is able to accept models of a high level of polygons. The very first thing that you need to make sure is that you have the plugin enabled. I think the one responsible for this process is called the Metahuman plugin. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's also for free, by the way. Okay, so once you know that your model is in Unreal Engine with the proper translation, rotation, and scale, you're going to create the Metahuman identity. And, you know, pretty brief, Metahuman identity, what pretty much allows you to do is you're kind of like educating, or you're telling Unreal how your face is. You open the Metahuman identity and then you load up your scan. There is a moment in the process where Unreal creates these markers, right? And you need to position these markers at the features of your face. In this case, it would be the eyes, the mouth, and well, such things, of course. Now, for you to have an easier time on doing this process, it is recommendable, I've seen it's recommendable to have the overall view in an unlit mode. In this case, you're going to, the face features of your scan is going to be, well, easier to perceive. Once you're happy with the placement of your markers, you can send it off to the Metahuman creator and continue to edit or give even more work into your double. So after being done with the process of the Metahuman identity, you're going to open the Quixel Bridge app. The Quixel Bridge app, of course, if for you guys that don't know, pretty brief and quick. Quixel Bridge is an application that allows you to download hyper-realistic assets such as boulders, statues, assets for a background, and well, Metahuman in this case. The only way to access the Metahuman creator is through the Quixel Bridge app. So once you are in the Metahuman creator, which is an online-based application, you're going to see your model completely in a wireframe perspective. So at this point, it's only a matter of having fun with your variant or your double and start to, you know, put the skin texture, put the hair, put the eyebrows, the teeth, the eyes. It's crazy the level of customization that you can do. And I think it's even, I mean, it's kind of weird, scary, but like in a good way, seeing how your double moves and reacts. Like once you're done editing your model, you can see how he is. I mean, you're there and you're just processing like, that's me. You know, that's just amazing. Like there's this hyper-realistic character with my face on it, and I can see how it moves and everything. Like, it's just amazing how everything is all well put together. In Unreal Engine 4, you would usually download and generate the model so you can later export it into the project of your desire. But in Unreal Engine 5, the rules are different. Once you're happy with your variant, your meta variant, in this case would be, and the question now is, how can I get to access this model? On your Unreal Engine 5 project, one of the cool things about Unreal Engine 5 is that the Quixel Bridge app, it's already built in the engine. Now, by having the application already built into the engine, now it's only a matter of downloading your asset and importing, well, not importing, exporting your model from the QuickSourceBridge app to Unreal Engine 5. Once you import your model in the project, it's going to ask you to enable a few plugins in order to successfully control the asset. So now that you have your asset, you're able to use it for video game development, for a short film, for motion capture. That's a subject that I'm really eager to see how it happens. So, we have arrived to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully this information was useful. Hopefully I was able to help you on creating this Metahuman. It is just amazing how technology has advanced. I mean, this process, creating a hyper-realistic character, would usually take months in creating the whole thing. You can, because you have the camera lab and you have all this process of optimizing and cleaning the mesh in order for you to use it. But with the Unreal Engine Metahuman creator, it's a matter of minutes. It's only a matter, at this point you can pretty much make a double out of anyone, which is kind of scary, but in a good way. At least, personally, that's what I think. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a good day. Be happy, hydrate, and yeah, until the next one. Moonman out. Good morning, good afternoon, hope you're doing well. Why is it so hard? Just the introduction, that's it. And it's the introduction, it's not that hard. It's not that